What are you pondering about, Aaron?
I'm just wondering if there's a pre-workout out there, right, that's so a supercar effectively of the pre-workout world, something that's just singing and dancing from every single angle possible.
Really? I've got something that could tickle your pickle in that regard.
Yeah, what's that?
Triumph.
Whoa.
Is it triumphant? We're going to find out.
Hello there, guys, and of course, welcome back into yet another one of us, a review bros. My name's Aaron.
Craig.
And today it's here. You've been waiting, you've been asking, and we're going to deliver. It's the pre-workout review of the year.
It's called Triumph, the most stacked premium pre-workout ever, but is it going to live up to that name as we go through all the usuals?
The taste, the price, the label, and the effects, guys. We actually have personally likened this to a supercar. Is it going to deliver from A to B? But potentially also to Z. Let's get into it.
And please do hit the sub button, tick the bell icon, drop a like, all the usuals. Let's get into it.
Cheers.
All right, we're into that real taste and mixability segment, and we've got apple lime teeny flavour.
It also comes in Sex on the Beach, guys, and as you can see right there, I don't think it's winning any aesthetics competitions. Mixability, bearing in mind, guys, importantly, it is what, 27 grams?
That's correct, yeah.
So a much, much bigger scoop than your average. That's what she said. Look at that. There is some on the bottom, but I've used it before, and obviously for the sake of the camera, we're going to pretend it's our first time. But at the bottom, you just go like that and neck it back. It's not the worst one I've come across by any stretch.
Yeah, you just swivel it, didn't you?
So, apple lime teeny going down.
Oh yeah, it does taste like what Chelsea said.
So to me, I can't taste the apple at all, really, to be honest with you. It really tastes to me like a lime strawberry chocolate flavour, which sounds grim, doesn't it? It does, but it's not horrific, but it's also not the best tasting pre-workout we've ever had. To be very expected looking at that label though.
We're not expecting Sex on the Beach legit flavour
No,
cocktails.
no. So I've got a score in mind, do you?
I'll have one more sip. Yeah, right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1,
6 out of 10.
4.5.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It grew on me the more I drank it, to be fair.
To be honest with you, a 4.5 doesn't sound great, but it's drinkable. That's the truth. You're not gonna. I wouldn't look forward to drinking it, but I also wouldn't dread it.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not bad enough for me to go, no, I just can't use that pre-workout, if that makes sense. I could do it every day, should the need arise for a pre-workout of this power. Anyway, so we land on like well, between the two, it would be like a 5.25 out of 10, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, let's go with that.
Sweet.
Let's get into the price point.
Boom. Right guys, price time. How much is this nice shiny premium product going to set you back? Well, you'll head over to APOLLONnutrition.com where you can use our discount code RB15 for 15% off. You can pick up this nice tub for $67.95 or £56.19. Now, how many servings do we get, Aaron?
You do get 20 servings, and you're very right, guys. Anyone watching this channel, anyone that's seen this pre-workout, you know it's A, premium, and B, of course, very expensive. Rightly so, we would argue, but some of you don't, and that's where we're going to get into it. So, the price per the serving is £2.81 for the UK guys. US guys, $3.40. You know the drill. We have a consistent pricing scale where a 5 out of 10 is bang average, and unfortunately this one is off the scale. It's actually a 0 out of 10. But We've likened this one to the Bugatti of the world when it concerns pre-workouts. At the end of the day, Bugatti exists, as does this product. If you don't agree with it, no one is forcing your hand to buy it. However, the Bugatti, of course, is the elite of the car world, just as this is the elite of the pre-workout world. So it is completely at your discretion as to whether you think it's worth it or not. Let's get into the label. What is in that for that money?
We're going to get into this stacked label, and it promises 15 trademarked / patented ingredients, right, Aaron?
Which is crazy. I can't remember a pre-workout having that many in them. That does explain the price rise, because you are getting the premium quality ingredients. How's it going to come together though in the effects? But what we're going to do, we're going to run through this label as quickly as possible. I'm only going to really relate to the main properties of the ingredients. I do suggest, if you want to know more, then just, you know, do your own research into each individual ingredient.
Yeah, so 27 gram serving amount, and just over a flat scoop achieves that. We've got some L-citrulline at 8 grams up the top.
Nice, nitric oxide production, and ultimately pump.
Nice, carnosine version of beta-alanine, 3.2 grams.
Excellent, endurance down the line, and obviously the beta tingle, paresthesia, itchy type feeling as the pre-workout kicks in.
Arginine nitrate as NOT-free, 3 grams.
Huge dosage again, more nitric oxide production, more pump with the L-citrulline.
Nice, L-tyrosine, 3 grams again.
Really good dose. Amino acid for focus and concentration.
And then we've got beta power, registered form of betaine anhydrous at 2.5 grams.
Again, a good clinical dosage there for endurance, pumps, focus, bit of everything really.
Nice, then we've got beta phenylethylamine HCl as thin fen, 750 milligrams.
Good. Focus and clarity, coordination and concentration.
Nice. And then we've got alpha GPC as alpha size, 600 milligram total.
Very nice again. Similar to ThinkFen in terms of your focus and clarity.
Lovely. Then we've got Vasodrive AP, which is casein hydrosalate at 508 milligrams.
Nice dosage again. Double the norm for more pumps because of nitric oxide production.
Nice. Then we've got Himalayan pink salt at 500 milligrams.
Good muscle power and contractions and pumps.
Nice. Then theobromine 500 again.
More stimulation and mood elevation.
Caffeine anhydrous 350 milligrams.
Good. 3.5 cups worth of coffee for energy and stimulation.
An extra registered ingredient, 300 milligrams.
The cousin to caffeine in terms of amplifying its physical effects in terms of stimulation and energy.
And then we've got N-phenylethyl dimethylamine as NeuroPEA at 300 milligrams.
AKA Area Gerensis for mood elevation, a little bit of stimulation and focus properties.
Nice. Elevate ATP, we've got 150 milligrams.
Oxygen uptake and of course athletic performance and endurance benefits.
Then we've got Zumar, which is caffeine anhydrous, and some other bits and pieces, 139 milligrams.
Really nice. Obviously going to yield some more caffeine there, guys, for your energy and stimulation in terms of different digestive rates, so then it keeps you prolonged energy sufficient.
Nice, no crashes hopefully. Then we've got Cognati Q, which is coffee fruit extract, 100 milligrams.
Good, a little bit of stimulation, but of course mental stimulation, getting you in the zone in the gym.
Lovely. Synactive, we've got 100 milligrams.
Athletic performance and recovery.
Canaese, 50 milligrams.
Anti-stress and anti-anxiety, you know, really calming down the jitters that can arise from harsh stimulants.
Indeed. Then we've got Astrogen at 50 milligrams.
Digestion and absorption of the product, very important with a stacked label like this one.
Holy moly, that is ridiculous. You're covering all elements we look for in a pre-workout, but how will it come together?
Let's find out right now.
Yeah.
We have arrived at the final destination, guys. Most important part of this and any other review, the effects of this product in the real world. Let's forget the hype, let's forget the price, let's forget the marketing. And I must say, by the way, the marketing is fantastic. Well done, Chris Waldron from Inspired Nutri for collabing and getting this product, you know, put together in this sort of way. What I'll say is it's different from what APOLLON Nutrition are used to producing. I like their marketing usually. This is premium.
Yeah, it's got a nice little edge to it. So we're going to be asking that question, was it triumphant?
Well, let's forget that marketing. Beta-alanine.
Kicks in reasonably strong. It's in here at 3.2 grams in the potent carnosine form of it, We're saying 6, 7 out of 10 on the tingle scale. Enough that you know it's in there, enough to get you moving, but not super strong. And we do think that's for the following reason. It is a stacked label.
27 grams of material, guys. Beta alanine takes a little passenger seat, maybe even a back seat in this occasion. But what does come through very cleanly is that wave of energy.
Yeah.
Productive, with a very nice little cherry on top of well-being.
Yeah, very smooth energy as well. We've likened it to like a very nice, clean, automatic gearbox supercar. It's just like rather than like a cheap, like manual ragging it through the gears. You know, it's a nice, pleasant experience type thing.
It will take you up that hill, up that cliff, up that mountain, guys. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. I was scared to use this product when it arrived on the doorstep, but I was more pleasantly surprised than I even anticipated. I knew it was going to be a very good product, but I was scared it was going to come with negatives.
Yeah, you don't know how this sort of thing is going to come together. This label is so stacked, you don't know how all these different ingredients are going to work together or against each other.
Absolutely. Now let's talk negatives that I was scared about. The digestion, nausea, stomach problems that could come with 27 grams. None of that. No crash, no elevated heart rate, no cold sweats or jitters or chills or thermogenic feels. They were put to bed. No appetite suppression. It was just a very clean, beautiful put together product.
So that always starts off a pre-workout on a good footing if there's no negatives, but we're just getting started. So no negatives, the energy is super clean. Let's talk about the focus.
The focus, guys, dialed in.
Productive, clean, healthy mindset, enjoying training.
There was actually something that came with that focus that we don't tend to look for in your pre-workout, and that's two little bits: endurance and strength endurance. This product, I've used it 3 times, you've used it 2 times, is consistent in the fact that actually you are still pushing heavy weight towards the end of your session. More noticeable than 99.726% of products out there.
That's an official statistic. Like even today, like we got PBs on shoulder press, like on the Smith machine, you'll see it in the label section. And every time on this, we've lifted very close to PBs consistently through the whole session.
Yeah, and that's where it gets you from the A to the B to the Z. It's a very nice product. Productive bodybuilding pre-workout for the advanced elite users of the realm.
Exactly, we wouldn't be giving this to beginners. We wouldn't even really be giving it to stim junkies. I mean, you could argue that it might tip its toe into stim junkie realm from that energy and focus, but productive sense.
It's very smooth. There's no roller coaster with a nasty crash. It's a smooth train through Gainesville, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ticking all boxes. Like we've said before, it's probably the most well-rounded pre-workout we've seen, if not in the top 3. It's just ticking every box. You know, it said power, endurance, strength, pumps, energy, yeah, everything. In fact, let's talk about the pumps.
The pumps were juicy and nasty to the point where people will question your natty standards.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
Yeah, we felt bad in the gym because we didn't want people to come over and ask if we were on.
We looked too big.
Yeah, we had to put our jumpers back on, didn't we?
Yeah, and even then they barely fit. Nah,
Yeah.
like, guys, it makes you feel that way. We're not pretending we're big or anything like that, but it just makes you feel good, and that comes with a very nice apparent sense of mood elevation.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we must touch on something. The pre-workout just would get a genuine 10.
Yeah.
It just would.
No negatives, ticking every box you want to an absolute high standard.
But there's something that's become apparent to us, and we just can't ignore it, and that's that price point. There are a lot of people on Reddit especially, but we also have Instagram, of course, YouTube, DMs, etc. Price is something that has been fronted up several times. It is an expensive product. This being said though, the users that have bought the product have said it's worth that price point.
Yeah, exactly. And do you know what? If I was a consumer, I'd buy it just to have it as a collector's item, because you don't see many of these pre-workouts floating around, do you?
Yeah, and there's 2 important things I will say to people out there. I think the first one being, it has to be dependent and discretionary on what you do for a living, etc.
Exactly.
Have you got the expendable income? If you're swapping the product for meals, petrol money, rent, mortgage payments, gas bills, then no, it's not worth it. But if you've got the money, of course it's worth it.
Yeah, and you want an absolute top tier premium pre-workout that's going to tick all your boxes and get you closer to your goals, and you've got that money, like you said, you can't really do much better than this.
This is no offence to people out there. If you're, a lower income, it's not worth it. If you're an upper income, it's so worth it. And that's where the discretionary point comes in. And here's something else. It's something we've genuinely thought since day dot of this product releasing. Do not be angry it exists. You're not angry that a Ferrari exists. You're not angry a Lamborghini exists. You're not angry a Porsche exists. You're not angry a Bugatti exists. Any supercar out there, why are you not angry about them if you're angry about this?
Exactly.
Because this is them of the pre-workout world.
It's for a particular audience, the people who have got the money, the people who want the best. It's sitting there, it's on the shelf, it's saying, hello, I'm here if you want me.
Yeah, you can get your average car $20,000, $30,000. I'm spitballing here, but of course you can get your $250,000 cars, $500,000 cars, but no one's battering an eyelid at that. They just don't buy it. People aren't forcing you to buy this. So if you disagree with the price, don't buy it.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate.
It literally is down to your discretion. Obviously, it is an expensive pre-workout, but it is also a fantastic pre-workout. So just use your own
It's
mind.
discretionary.
That's all we can say.
That's all we can say.
On that price point, anyway.
That's all she wrote. It is a seriously stacked, versatile, well-rounded, productive, bodybuilding style slapper.
Yeah, if I was a very serious bodybuilder and I wanted the best pre-workout I could get my hands on, this is something I would get.
Don't forget, you've also got that choice to half scoop, 2/3 scoop, 3/4 scoop, just to make it last a bit longer.
And look at those dosages, half scoop, 3/4 scoop, you're still getting, enough to get things going.
And I think that's all we can say, guys. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
APOLLON Nutrition, they won our 2022 Brand of the Year.
And the year before that.
And for a reason, they're producing a lot of products in a lot of different categories, from sleep aids to proteins to pre-workouts and everything in between. And they're not stopping. I'm excited to see what they produce this year. I genuinely am.
Yeah, and they're going for premium and hardcore. They're not going for cheap and cheerful, are they? So therefore we can't be upset with them for the audience they're going for.
So, yeah, guys, it's at this point we thank you for watching at home. What do you think of it? Would you dare risk it? Let us know in the comments below. And as always,
Stay
stimmed.
triumphant style.
Let's go.